Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that. And before we get started, I want you to pay attention to the defensive play call versus the offensive play call, you know, the route combinations, etc., etc. So as you can see, there's a blitz basically here. You know, it's typically cover 3 on the back end, even with the blitzes coming. So you're going to see how the corners and safeties are playing. All right, so like I always do, I'm going to show you the trenches and stuff like that first. And I'm definitely going to discuss this with the devs. You know, I talk to A-Dub quite often, you know, Anthony White, for you guys that don't know him by A-Dub. And he knows exactly what needs to be done in coverage. Believe me, this guy's a coverage guru. But it just comes down to getting these things in the game. And the reason why I make this video, even though I don't have to, because I have almost pretty much daily conversation with these guys, is because it still has to be out there, you know, because I strongly feel like, you know, those above the devs need to also see what is deemed important by the community to help these things to be done and to allow these things to become priority. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. You know, one of my biggest issues, a couple of my biggest issues with coverage in Madden 18 and has been in Madden for several years. You know, on this side, not too bad here how everything is being played out, playing the way you would expect it. But the biggest issues, guys, before we even get to what I want to show you is basically no real technique and there's no real leveraging going on in the game. And those things are key. You know, for anybody who knows football, knows defense, played football, etc., you know these things. You know, and shout outs to guys like NY Kia and DSK. You know, these guys have already pointed this out as well. So I said, hey, you know, I'm going to get my video out there as well. But that's the real issue, you know, because whether you're playing a bell technique or, you know, you're playing press or what have you, it's basically, you know, got to put yourself in the best position to be successful. All right. So right off of the line of scrimmage, leveraging is very important. You know, you want to use the boundary, the sideline as an extra defender. You want to force a guy where you want him to go. What you definitely don't want to do is give a guy like Martavis Bryant a clean release to the outside. I mean, look at this. This corner is already beat from this point. I'm gonna show you. As soon as we get here, let me see, I'm a little bit ahead of the video, but I'm gonna show you the point where he's beat immediately. Right there. He's already beat right there. So this is the biggest issues, man, that I have with coverage right now. These things don't exist. You know, alignment and route recognition and things like leveraging. You know what I mean? And technique. They don't really exist. And that's part of the problem with these coverages. Even though, you know, the zones have been improved with the reaction time, part of the problem, or the biggest problem, in my opinion, is the fact that the technique doesn't play out accordingly. So that's going to allow guys to get open. And granted, you know, in a football game, maybe Martavis Bryant still would get open. But again, I just need to see that corner play better technique to at least try to prevent him from getting that free release like that. Because if not, a guy like that is going to beat you all day long with his type of speed. All right, so I just wanted to show that, guys. You know the routine. If you haven't, subscribe, cut your notifications on, and hit that like button. Catch you in the next one. Peace.